everybody, welcome back to James Plays Myst 4 Revelation. I'm determined for this to be the finale. There really can't be much left, but we do have a puzzling situation that I do not know how long it's going to take to sort it all out. So we did start off with the universal hint system, and it said we need to lower the water levels by the old memory chamber, but it's being fed a constant flow of water. So I have not touched this water wheel just yet. We're going to go back over to the bathysphere, and we're going to try to observe some water flows. Looking at things here, and just seeing the different water flows that we've got. I can't quite make out where the connections would be. So we are just gonna go play around with things, I guess, and see what can be changed. Would really be great if I could stay on the bridge and observe the water flowing this way. I guess I don't need to, but I mean, everybody needs or wants certain perspectives on puzzle solving, you know? I believe the next game, the final game in the Myst series, is full 3D. Like Uru. Hopefully it will be a better experience than Uru was, though. So I'm just trying to find water up here. It's not going very well. We have a dry water thing here. Okay, there's some water flow. But that doesn't feel like that's going... I feel like something should be over here. Because here's the old memory chamber. The water flow we're seeing over there is going this way over to where the water wheel controls are. Well, first things first, as I said last time, we just saw the water from that perspective. Little hint of it there, so that could be wrapping around. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, the last video, I said that the water wheel, this was locked for a reason with the creature. And so I want to turn that on. But yeah, I do feel like something like this where you need to get a good look at where the water is coming from and where it's going. The screen by screen deal doesn't quite work for that. So now we've diverted some water that was being built up But I guess we're just going to try to dry things up as much as we can. So... we're going to come over here. We open that up. That doesn't do anything for this. Like, we want to deal with this. He broke that for a very specific reason. So if we shut that, that would be the answer, wouldn't it? So... let's go back to this one. And is that cutting off what I want it to cut off? Because that goes along that way. Presumably goes out by the drawbridge. And then there's the other thing where I couldn't use the water wheel for whatever reason. It's almost like I need to raise the water level or something. But if I did that, it doesn't really seem like it's built for that, you know? Like, where am I raising the water to reach anything? I think I need to lower this. But I cannot tell. What is not working? What if we do that? Like, could that have been stopping this from moving? Ah, okay. It was. But now what? Seriously. There really is a lot to unpack there, man. But I think I get it. So we move this so we can get around. And then we set it one way or the other. And then we move it back. And now it works? Or do I have to leave it in position? No, okay, okay. So now it's stuck. But we've cut off water now. Okay. Very strange stuff. And now I think that's set correctly. We'll find out eventually. But I think we want to go back to the first one and change something about that. Because we're doing a roundabout solution since the direct solution is not available to us because the water wheel's broken. Because the universal hint system said that we need to look at the broken bathysphere, I think, if I understood it correctly. And then the other thing should be set already, but I just want to check. It's not set. Now it is. Now that's closed off. So I don't think we've stopped it. Oh.
This is so not good. I'm not sure how we'll be able to repair it.
You're not supposed to be here anymore, lady.
Maybe? There's an older harvester near the memory chamber my ancestor used many years ago. We had to abandon that chamber because it was getting old. The pollens inside a chamber can get deadly when that happens. Maybe we could take parts and use them to fix this one.
Maybe I misunderstood something, and this is... I just don't know, man. Nothing makes sense to me with this, and I'm feeling just very beaten down. I like to solve puzzles, and I just feel like this game isn't giving me what I need in order to figure this stuff out myself. Which sucks. Since we're gonna go the long way around, I guess I'll use the universal hint system to just make sure I have things set right. Okay, so this is the old bathysphere, according to the game's own words, and according to the universal hint system, if everything is set correctly, the water should not be draining out the back. Okay, I guess I set everything according to the way the universal hint system said to. So... yeah. Alright. I mean... I guess we did stop this water. So it's not going there. And there's nowhere else to go. I mean, it looks still. Where's the damn handle? There it is. Okay, still not helpful. What if... what if... I uninstalled this game? What if we did that? No, what if... let me close it first. Okay. Let's try to do some observation. Okay? And I'm even going to take a picture. Been a while since we did one of those. Okay. Lowering it. And we'll look again. Take another picture. And now. We've opened the door and maybe. Maybe, baby. Let's compare some pictures here, huh? Haha, okay. And oh, wait a minute. Okay, close it. It's all... now something's coming together. My brain is doing things. Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, science. I see you. Hey! Okay! Yeah! Yeah! Now I'm happy again, because there was a puzzle that I made sense. I understood. And now I can get down here. Yeah, baby! I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. Okay. You slick Willy here. What is this? Okay, things are happening now, and I'm really enjoying this. Okay. Don't enjoy the flickering lights, though. I am very sorry, guys. I have no control over that, I'm afraid. Okay, so there's a wheel here that I can't do anything with at the moment, but it has teeth. It's a gear. It seems to have some connection with this door. Okay. I'm continuing to look around, and I'm not seeing anything to be done at the moment down here. Okay, we're out of the flickering light place. Hopefully I'll make that work for everybody. And so now what? If that goes down that way, but there's a door down there, is there a way to get to that now from this other area? A little secret path? Or this door? No. Maybe? That's not super helpful, game. Okay, I feel like we've made some very great steps here. We've lowered this water a lot. Oh, okay, hold on. Since we opened that floodgate, maybe it's safe to open this up. Okay. So now we can use this bathysphere and maybe get lower, but still be in a position where we can get out once it's lowered. No, not quite. It goes quite deep, doesn't it? But we can see the water level is getting there. So we're not using the bathysphere to get there. What are we... We need to fill this back up, I think. This is different. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. I guess we got past that barricade. And we're at the door. Alright, okay. So now is a good time for another save. Yes. Yeah, that was the thing from the dream. They said that we wouldn't be shown it again. They lied. Alright, so... Oh. This is not... what I was expecting. One, two, three, four, five, six. We have green, red, and blue. 3 green, 3 blue, 3 red. Pink, yellow, and teal. Pink, yellow, and teal. Okay, that all checks out. We have 2 orientations for triangles. We have a point up and a point down. And the point up, point down, point up, point down. We're gonna do some shuffling to get everything into position. Okay, so 2 of them are set. Now we need to get another green up there. Okay, please, cursor. Okay, that's set. We need to rotate these around a little bit. But we'll do that in a second. Let's just try to get some more things out. So now we just need to swap these 2. What? What, oh, go fuck yourself, game. So what am I doing wrong? This is what I have written down. Green, red, and blue. Pink, yellow, teal. And then it shows that. Now there was one other thing in there. Gonna have to go back a few. Here. Let me write these down on a fresh, along with the other things here. So we have green. Green. I think I understand what I've done wrong. I think I get it. So this needs to be green. And then this needs to be yellow. This needs to be yellow. This needs to be teal. This needs to be blue. And this needs to be green. So we're rotating these. So if this is green, then this is red. And this is blue. Let's get you out of here for now. One second. Okay. Alright, so if that's yellow, then that's pink and that's teal. Okay. That's green. And that's red. And if this is blue, we got to get these out of here. This is going to be green, and this is going to be red. See if we can get this out of here. So that's yellow. And that's correct. We need one of the pinks. And then we need a teal. So pink, yellow. I've done something wrong with my things here. I think this one's off. No, it was... green, green, blue, teal, yellow, yellow. Just gonna check each one of these and make sure I got it right. I should have it right. Okay, so apparently if I have everything right this time, I push the button and the door works. You know, the button I pushed last time and it reset everything on me, so I didn't want to push it again. I thought that it would just work when everything was in place. We've saved. Okay. Look, the game taught me not to push the button. Okay, we're moving on. And there's a shovel. Certainly that could be useful. Some sort of weapon against Yisha. Oh, by the way, yeah, the whole dream thing, they took her memories out already, if I understood that correctly.
You can take that mask off now, little brother, trust me. The air's fine. Maybe a little stale, but the fans I put in should take care of that. Wait till you see what I did with the flower.
I'm still not sure about what... I mean, Yisha is a guinea pig for what they want to do to their dad. But they already did tests on animals. So is it like they just want to be sure with a human subject? Why take memories and have a living body? They want to take over Atris's body and then do sex on their mom? I don't know. I don't understand. The lore is not coming together for me. I feel like there's something really obvious. Maybe they'll explain it here at the end. Hello? Okay, so that's just pointing down the hatch again. This is nice and dark. I think we can open this. On the inside? No? Why no? Well, that's annoying. Where's the lock, then? What's keeping this door shut? I was looking forward to creating a nice shortcut. And you are denying me that privilege. Seriously, what's keeping the door locked? Alright, fine. Pain in my ass game. No shortcuts. Don't make anything easy on me, huh? Oh. That's unsettling. Cirrus transferred his consciousness into Yisha, and his body is being kept safe. Why do you want this? What being is it so like you can pretend to be the child that Atreus actually loves? That's the old memory chamber thing. Hey, don't close me in here. This is dangerous. So there's... What am I looking at? What am I in here for? Can't journey around. Maybe if I stay in here I can die and then get like a game over. I see nothing. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. We can go back this way to the stairs. Hello.
Where are you? It's you. You've come to rescue me. Over there's a lever that'll set me free. Hurry up before Aknar comes back.
No, you're serious.
What are you waiting for? He'll kill us.
I have no controls here, serious girl.
Move.
Move to... I can't do nothing. There. Okay. So, you said a lever? A lever that we...
Aknar, use the silver lever. Turn it and you'll set me free.
No! Stop! This is not Yisha!
What?
Cirrus used the machine. He forced the memory chamber to remove all of her memories.
Yes, we know that.
Liar.
This is Cirrus, I tell you.
This is crazy. He killed Cirrus when he tried to save me.
Seriously, would I kill my own brother?
Yes.
He removed Yisha's memories. And then he used the machine to plant his own memories inside her head.
What?
This is Cirrus, I tell you.
Look, he's got the life stone. Sirri-nar's memory chamber can't survive without the
Shut
life
up!
Please, your
Why'd she
sister.
put her hand back into the thing that she was able to slip it out?
You see, he's a killer.
No. No! I told you already. I only stole this to stop Cirrus from hurting Father, but I was wrong. He was after Yisha all along.
No, he's the one who kidnapped me, not Cirrus.
Look, we have to set everybody's memories back right again. The amber lever. Turn the amber lever to begin the process.
No, you'll kill me if you do that.
Hooray! Before the memory chamber gets too weak to power the transfer.
Don't listen to him.
What if we do nothing?
No.
Trust me, use the amber lever.
No, you'll kill me. Use the silver one now.
Amber lever.
The silver one.
Hmm?
No.
You really have to trust me. This is not my little sister, and we're running out of... Cirrus.
Never could control yourself, could you, dear brother? Unfortunately, he proved to be more intelligent than I anticipated. No matter. I won't insult you by demanding that you let me go now. I'm sure Father will be along soon. Having one more dead body around will only make my performance as Yisha that much more convincing. At least until he finishes teaching me the art.
Well, at least some performers should be convincing in this freaking game. Okay. Hey, what? No. No! No! Game, no! I hate you so much! I really thought that was a good place to save my game, with everything presumably solved before I pushed the button and it reset everything. And then I go to load, and it's undone all of it anyway. That is... My fury knows no bounds right now. Just keep going. Back to make another choice.
Agnar, it's you.
Yeah, it's
Don't trust
me.
Over there's a lever.
Okay, what if I leave this time?
Where are you going? Come back here, please.
Okay. They just let me do that? Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what I would do at this point, though, so let's just go back to the business as usual.
Why are you torturing me? I can't get out. The lever. Move before Agnar comes back.
Right again. The amber lever. Turn the amber lever to begin the process.
No, you'll kill me if you do that.
Hooray! Before the memory chamber gets too weak to power the transfer.
Don't listen to him.
Silver lever it is.
No!
Coming around? I wish I could say the same for my poor dear brother. But I guess getting crushed twice in one day was just too much for him. Thank you so much for believing in me. I wasn't sure my little Yisha act would fool anyone.
It really
Now I'm
didn't.
sure it'll convince Mother and Father, at least long enough for them to teach me everything they know about the art.
Dirt. Okay. That's 2 endings, and hopefully we now have a save we can load from that doesn't bend me over and stick it in dry. So now everything makes sense to me. In the journal, the process, why they were doing stuff with their father. Well, I keep saying father, like he's mine. The art. They wanted to learn how to do the thing with the books and make more ages to, be filled with riches or monkey people to kill and stuff like that. Okay. I didn't understand that's how this whole process worked. Like, I guess extracting the memories, then they'd be able to, like, look at those memories and learn the secrets, or maybe also transplanting their memories into Atris and then being able to use that position to gain the information from others. Okay, that makes sense-ish. Now, there appears to be one more option here, which is the amber lever. But I'm going to check to see just how many endings there are and if there's anything else for me to be doing at the moment. You remember, I was wondering, do I contact Atris or not? The whole thing with solving and not solving the thing in Dream, that seemed to not be correct, because you couldn't get here without getting that information from solving the puzzle. So, yeah, I'm just going to check for some other endings real quick.
See, he's a killer.
So I checked, and I didn't see anything regarding contacting Atris or not. It seems like that's not a thing. It seems like there's only 3 endings for this game, so we're about to get the good ending and be done with this. Or are we?
Turn the amber lever to begin the process.
No, you'll kill me if you do that.
Hooray! Before the memory chamber gets too weak to power the transfer.
Don't listen to him. No, you fool! My performance was perfect.
Thank you.
You may have
Said
won this
nobody.
round, brother, but it's not over.
Sirri, don't!
Oh, something has gone wrong.
Yisha's memories are not coming back again.
There's got to be some way.
That I can reach her. If only I had a... No. Not now. Not now.
This is the good
Memory
ending?
chamber can't fail now.
Listen to me. The memory chamber is dying.
And if it dies, it'll stop the transfer. And I don't know what that will do
To Yisha's mind. I can keep the chamber alive using the stone, but you
have got to find a way to reach her. Go to the dream world.
and try and find a way of getting through to her memories.
Please, no more dream
It's
puzzles.
the only chance we have.
Use the other chair, but hurry.
I don't know how much time you'll have after I use the stone.
The other chair. What do I do in the other chair? Do I have to wait for him to do stuff first? I'm in the chair. There we go. Now he tells me that I have to hurry and do this and that, but I didn't see anything about, more alternate endings. So I don't think we have to worry about that. We also don't have to worry about another
You are
music
most
video.
unusual traveler, my friend. The vision you witnessed here last time served you well, yet still you see Dream as dark and slightly dangerous. Why? I see the answer in your need. You are not just looking for visions this time. You seek the very memories themselves. The one you know as Yisha is still here. She's been unable to return to her waking mind because her connection with it was severed prematurely. Come, I will take you to her. Yet the strands of Dream are shifting, even as we approach. I sense the connection reopening. So when we reach her, Interloper. That traveler has no guide. He's using Yisha's memories to remain anchored in dream. Otherwise, he would be lost and quickly crushed amid dreams' constantly shifting waves of possibility.
There
Why
are
is
no
she
words.
Not aware of him? There. Do you see the anchors he's using? They are very powerful memories, which both Yisha and the Traveler have in common. Somehow he's jumbled them up and is using the confusion to hide himself from her. She cannot return to her waking mind while he is attached. You can release her. By entering both memories and replaying them correctly, you may startle the Traveler enough so that he reveals himself. I will send you into the first one now and await your return.
I'll tell him to when I link. You can make.
Okay. You know what? Hold on one sec. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I'm gonna save. Okay, it looks like we've got some stuff to do before we get the good ending. I thought we were done. But let's see what's going on with all this.
I'll tell them to when I link home.
I'll tell them to when I link home.
I'll tell them to when I link home.
You'll tell them to do something when you link home.
You can make one, just like you made my spirit guide.
And... oh. I can grab... I didn't realize what we were doing.
Daddy's really good at chess.
Okay, so we take that and put that with the chess. You can make one like you did the spirit guide.
I'd like to, sis, but I don't have a chess set. Ha! Right. And I suppose you'll tell them to make it out of the same rock as this chamber.
Well, maybe Mom and Dad could give you a set as a present. You should play him.
I could, but it's really hard to carve figurines that small. That way I'll never be able to break it.
You can make one, just like you made my spirit guide. I'll tell them to when I link home.
They break so easily.
So we're putting together a conversation out of all of these. I think this is the first one.
Daddy's really good at chess.
You should play him.
Well...
Ha! I'd like to.
But I don't think I can choose the
You
order.
should play him.
Oh, yeah, no, this is not good. Yeah, so they have to go in a fixed order here. Can I please just grab you? Thank you.
Daddy's really good at chess. You should play him.
There we go.
Well...
Ha! Right. Ha! Right. And I suppose you'll tell them to make it out of the same... I'd like to, sis, but I don't have a chess set.
Okay, so... We're getting this.
I'd like to.
Okay. And then it would be like you could carve one.
That way I'll never. I could, but it's really.
You can make one, just like you made my spirit guide.
That.
Yay? But
Daddy's really good at chess. You should play him.
I'd like to, sis, but I don't have a chess set.
You can make one, just like you made my spirit guide.
I could, but it's really hard to carve figurines that small. They break so easily.
Well, maybe Mom and Dad could give you a set as a present. I'll tell them to when I link home.
Ha! Right. And I suppose you'll tell them to make it out of the same rock as this chamber. That way I'll never be able to break it.
so what have I done wrong? Does it have to go onto a specific one of these? And not the chess set, even though they're talking about the chess set? Let's find out. Well, we're starting over because apparently you're supposed to utilize each one of these stations as they relate to what's being said in the conversation. So instead of having just one full line about the chess set in the chess set location, you're breaking them up based on what is specifically being said.
I'll tell them to when I link home.
Like that one telling them to when you link home goes to the book. And I'm
Daddy's really good at.
annoyed. So annoyed. The puzzle did not need to be like this. It really... I'm... I mean, I get it. It makes sense, but that doesn't make this any better to put together, you know?
I'll tell them to when.
They break so.
You should play him.
So that we need... We'll try here. So it's the third one, so we should be able to do this. And then we're going to I'd like to, but I don't have a chess set.
That way I'll never. I'd like to, sis, but I don't have a chess set.
So if we do start here. Still talking about chess. Okay, alright. Something like this, it kept popping up here and there, but now I think it goes away. Or maybe it doesn't, and I don't know, it makes... Okay, fine. That's letting me know that's done, that's good, we did it. Don't touch it, don't add more.
That way I'll never. I could, but.
You can make one, just.
But now we're hearing that noise again. And again.
Maybe Mom.
Okay, so yeah.
You can make one, just like.
And then figurines that small.
That way I'll never be. I could, but it's really hard to carve figure.
And then they break so easily.
They break so easily. They break.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's done. Mom and Dad could...
I'll tell them to when I leave.
Okay.
Well, maybe Mom and...
And that's done with just the one. Yeah, because I'll tell them when I... blah, blah.
That way I'll never be able to break.
Oh, that's not the way I want those to be. That's okay, we can make this work. Just shuffle around a little bit, right?
I'll tell them to when I leave.
That way.
So we do this, and this, and then...
I'll tell them to when...
Oh, we got a little bit of a problem here, don't we? Let's try this.
That way.
I'll tell...
And then we should be able to swap these around. There we go. Okay.
Daddy's really good at chess. You should play him.
I'd like to, sis, but I don't have a chess set.
You can make one, just like you made my spirit guide.
I could, but it's really hard to carve figurines that small. They break so easily.
Well, maybe Mom and Dad could give you a set as a present. I'll tell them to when I link home.
Right. And I suppose you'll tell them to make it out of the same rock as this chamber. That way I'll never be able to break it.
Okay, finally.
We must move swiftly. The Traveler knows what you're doing, and will try to impede you. Go.
I think we have one more of these to do, unfortunately. But at least now we understand what we're doing. Okay, Dunny language. The memory chamber thing? I don't actually know. The chair. Is this the old memory chamber plant or something? Okay, let's see what we got.
Father and Mother will teach you the art.
Father and Mother... Yeah, well, that's the art right there, I think.
Leaving behind the perfect disguise for me to step into. When I turn this switch, the chair you're sitting in will activate.
Chair.
Never knowing it's really me who's doing the learning.
Okay.
Of course, I'll kill them as soon as I know how to write ages. Lights will go on. See how round and smooth and empty it is? and everything that's you will be sucked out of your body. Then I'll put my new memories back in my body, and no one will be able to stop me. See this globe, little sister? Father and mother.
Okay, so this is the globe.
Of course I'll.
That's the fourth one.
Then
I should save, actually, before I do anything more than this. Okay, never mind all that. It's possible that I could have solved the puzzle after making that first move, or it's possible that that first move sealed my fate. Whichever the case may be, I was just bumbling about for a very long time. I got 3 out of 4 of these sections done, couldn't figure out how to complete the puzzle, ended up going in circles, and gave up, cried a little bit, reloaded my previous save to the first puzzle, completed that puzzle again, and now we're back to the second puzzle where I have yet to make a move. So, with the knowledge that I may have gained from all of my failing, we're gonna try to do this the right way now. So what we're dealing with is we have 10 sections of a conversation, and we have to divide them up between 4 areas. The first puzzle was 5 areas, so this one is harder because we have less room to maneuver around. The chair has 4 pieces of the conversation. The book has 3. The tube here, this memory chamber thing, has 1. And the globe has 2. For the final thing, not what we're starting with. And the globe starts the conversation off. So I'm going to try to apply some logic in what I'm doing now. And I hope it's, like, good logic and not just me pulling something out of my ass here. The chair has 4 pieces of the conversation. So that's the largest. So if we get that out of the way, then what we're doing is we've got 3 sections and 6 pieces of a conversation that may be easier. So that's what we're going to try.
leaving behind the perfect disguise for me to step into.
Okay, so that should be the last part of the chair conversation.
When I turn this
is the first.
The chair you're sitting in will activate. Never knowing it's really me who's doing
That's not for this, that's for the book.
Of course I'll kill them.
That's also for the
know.
book. That's the last one of the book.
Lights will go on.
That's the second for the chair.
See how round and smooth.
That's the globe.
And everything that's you.
That's for the chair.
Out of your body.
So
Of course I'll kill. Lights will go on.
So we want
When I turn this
that.
switch, lights will go on.
That.
And everything that's you will be sucked out of your body.
And that.
Leaving behind the perfect disguise for me to step into.
And that. So I'm gonna grab you, and I think I'm gonna unload the first one to the book, because that only has that one piece there. Do that, and then dump that, like there.
leaving behind the perfect disguise for me to step into.
So now we need to get the second, which was the lights will go on.
And everything... See how round? Of course I'll... Lights will go...
Okay. Take you to the tube. And back to the globe. And then
Lights
from the globe to the chair.
And everything that's you will be sucked out of your body.
So we should be able to get that to the chair with the two moves here. And then we'll take this back this way. And like that. So now we kind of filled up the book. That's not really a viable thing to keep screwing around with until we empty it out. And we want
leaving behind
this.
The perfect disguise for me to step into.
So if we go like this, we can isolate that piece of the conversation. And then we can go ahead and grab that and add it here. And this should be done. Okay, perfect. Hopefully perfect. With the way that this is going, I do think that since we have only 4 things to work with, and now 3, as it is, we're gonna have to eventually undo a complete portion or portions. And that was what was really screwing me up in my last attempt at this, is I couldn't figure out what to undo in order to complete everything. But now, okay, so we have 3 and 3, and that's empty. The book is the next largest one with 3 pieces. So let's try that. And I think it's this one here.
Father and mother will teach you the art. Never knowing it's really me who's
And
doing
that.
the See how round?
No.
Of course I'll kill them as
That
soon as I
one.
know how to write ages.
Okay. Well, we have to isolate this at least
Father and mother will teach.
and get that over there. We'll start with this. We just keep it simple for now and just isolate a piece and move it over.
Never knowing it's really me who's doing the learning.
So if I grab this, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there's nothing else for me to do
Of course I'll kill.
right now. We'll do this for now.
Never knowing it's
And then with this, we can go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that could work. And then is this the one?
Of course I'll.
It is. Okay. That should complete the book. Yay! Alright. 3 things amongst 2 sections here.
Then I'll put my new memories back in my body, and no one will be able to stop.
That goes right here.
See this globe, little sister?
Okay, okay.
See how round and smooth and empty it is?
So those are in order that might be good.
Then up.
Actually, no. This might be bad. So we had this and now we lost it.
See this globe, little sister?
That's what we want. And then we want this.
See how round and smooth?
And we want this to stay here. We want this over here. Well, this is what I was talking about, that I think we have to undo something in order to make progress, and we're going to have to undo the book.
See how round?
The good news is, if you're hearing all this right now, it means I have done the right thing. So, I cut out all the parts where I was doing the wrong thing.
See how round?
So, I mean, I may have doubts, but if you're hearing this, then you know that it's all gonna be okay. Right now, I don't. So the globe is done, the chair is done, we're ignoring the chair. Now we have to undo the book. I hate that for me. If I take this
Then I'll put my...
and I put them both here eventually, so we have just a set of 4, then we can put that
Father and mother.
here, then this goes
Of course,
still
I'll kill
over
them as
here, and then
Never know
that
it's
goes
really
over
me
here, so that stays in
who's doing the learning.
order.
Then I'll put my...
And then, wait, no, this, oh! I think this is gonna work. So we combine them all.
Then...
Okay. So the first section of the book can go back to the book. This is the third section of the book. The second section. And then this one's for the tube. So then we can take... Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, God, thank goodness. What you've seen here, I don't know how long this is. Like 10, 15 minutes? Tack on, like, another 40 minutes of me just getting nowhere with this. Hooray!
See this globe, little sister? See how round and
I
smooth
think we're
and
done.
empty it is? When I turn the switch, the chair you're sitting in will activate.
I don't think there's anything left
Lights
to do.
will go on, and everything that's you will be sucked out of your body, leaving behind the perfect disguise for me to step into. Father and mother will teach you the art, never knowing it's really me who's doing the learning. Of course, I'll kill them as soon as I know how to write ages. Then I'll put my new memories back in my body, and no one will be able to stop me.
I still don't dislike Sirris. I still don't think he's wrong. His parents suck. But, bye.
She's free.
We've killed him,
You
I
have
guess.
done well, traveler.
He's brain dead
The
now.
one you know as Yisha has rediscovered her waking mind. Even now,
I feel
she
really bad
begins to
about that.
return there. The interloper cannot follow her. The strands of dream close in on him, and without a guide to shield him, he will be completely crushed under their weight. Return now to your waking life, until the next time you wish to travel in dream.
Okay, Sirris is brain dead. His consciousness is now being destroyed by the dream world. We still have Akinar. 1 out of 2 ain't bad, right? There's still more.
We did it.
Okay, maybe there's not.
The transfer worked. We saved Yisha.
How do you even know? She's still, like, out of it.
Don't look so surprised. The life stone had to be inserted directly into the shrine. Otherwise it wouldn't have worked. The only way to do that was to break the glass that contained the guests. Of course, that made it kind of lethal.
Oh.
Better this way. All the things I did. It's okay. Sirris is dead. It's over. Everything's gonna be okay, little sis. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, and now he's just gonna take a nap.
It's gonna be okay.
Okay, that's the best acting in this game so far. Well, that sucks. I mean, I guess Akinar did get his redemption arc, but he didn't live to see it. You know, another
Friend.
chapter for him.
Seems I'm always thanking you. Catherine has taken Yisha to Tay. She's all right. She really is a strong little girl. But she's gonna need time. She loved Akinar and Sirris very much.
Something you don't have in common with her.
God, this is hard. It's as if a door inside me is closed despite everything I've done to keep it open. But in a way, maybe that's good. My sons may be gone, but my daughter is safe.
Oh, Atris,
Now,
always
Catherine,
finding
I
the
can give her
silver
all the
lining
love and
in
attention
just
she
totally mistreating your
needs to move
sons.
on with her life. Just as we must move on with ours. Endings are just another form of beginning, I guess. And the harder an end is to face, the more hope we bring with us to the next beginning.
Well, he's right about that, because we are ending this game and we can bring hope to the next beginning, which is Myst 5, the final Myst game, at least at this moment. Not that I hated this game or anything like that. This isn't an Uru situation. This game's fine. It's, I mean, it's not great, it's fine. And I know that might not sound like the highest of praise, and probably because it's not, but it's fine. I don't know really what else to say. It's fine. There's some things that I didn't like all that much. 2 sections of being in nature, like a jungle or the forest with the waterways in Sirri-nar, and trying to navigate that. From a Let's Play standpoint, from like recording and wanting to keep the progression going for you guys, that sucked. From kind of going back in time, treating this game like it was brand new, like it's 2000 something again, and I'm sitting there making my maps, I like that well enough. So I can't say that I hated it. Peter Gabriel! Okay. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're doing the whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep talking over this. So, yeah, from playing this for myself, by myself, I didn't hate that part, or those parts. For making videos, that kind of sucked. The puzzles in general, not terrible. I think the thing with the waterways at the end, maybe I just missed something that would have made it easier for me. But asking you to be able to keep track of where the water flows, and you don't have the freedom to examine everything from the perspectives that would have made it easier, that was frustrating. The monkey puzzle with the rotating thing, admittedly, part of that was my fault. I'll share the blame on that. But there is definitely something wrong with that puzzle. And that was frustrating. And I think in general, just the way that the cursor works in this game, not even the jank of it, like jerking around, but just the way like it changes and it has like a real gradual change to it, makes it easy to kind of pass over something and not realize it. Some of the puzzles, knowing what to do and actually doing it ended up having quite a disconnect, where solving the puzzles ended up being a bit more tedious. Like the thing with the conversations there and transferring the pieces around, that could have been done better by just having things be snappier. And yeah, so there were ups and downs. There weren't like real highs and real lows or anything. It was fine. A very fine game, which is high praise when I'm talking about a game developed by Ubisoft, because I don't know if they were as terrible a company back when this game was made, but they're definitely a terrible company now, and I do not want to give them even a shred of credit for anything. I think their whole legacy is tarnished, and I do not like them. I just don't. I won't get all into that stuff right now. Maybe not ever, but I don't like them. And I never really liked them. I've tried playing games made by them for many years now, before all this, the badness of, finding out how terrible a company it is and how terrible the people are there. But just the way I feel about Ubisoft games is that they go against intuitive control schemes. and they always make their games in ways that just feel off. They try to make you relearn how to play a video game, and I think that's annoying. The only time that I really enjoyed, and I say really, like, not enthusiastically, but the only time I played a Ubisoft game and the controls worked for me was, I think it was called Grow Home, where the whole point was you were playing a character with real janky controls. But that excuse doesn't fly for things like Prince of Persia and Splinter Cell and Beyond Good and Evil and Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I'm coming for all your games, people out there who like this stuff. Okay? You say, oh, Beyond Good and Evil, don't badmouth that. No, fuck you, sorry. Anyway. So this is done. That's 5 out of 6 Myst games complete. And we will see what the final chapter is for the Myst saga when we get into Myst 5, End of Ages. So, the ride is almost over as far as the Myst games go. We do still have Firmament and Abduction that will come afterwards, but those are not tied into the Myst series. I hope you've been enjoying things so far. And if you haven't, they are coming to an end soon. Probably not soon enough for you, but you know, just hold on, okay? We're doing this, and I don't know how to finish that sentence. Just we're doing this. So I'll see you for that. I love ya. Mwah. Bye bye.